When someone insults you, they are rarely looking for a conversation. They are looking for a reaction, anger, defensiveness, frustration. The moment they trigger one of those emotions, they gain something valuable, your attention. And attention is one of the most expensive resources you own. Every emotional reaction is a transfer of power. Every outburst is a decision to let someone else influence your state of mind. I am the Stickman from Nowhere. I observe human behavior, and today I want to show you a skill that almost nobody teaches, yet it can change every relationship, every argument, and every conflict you will ever face. The art of not reacting. Because the person who controls your emotions controls a part of your life. Listen carefully. Before you can win the game, you must understand why it exists. Think about the last person who tried to provoke you. Maybe they left a rude comment. Maybe they mocked you in front of other people. Maybe they said something designed to get under your skin. Most people immediately make a mistake. They assume the attack is about them, but very often it isn't. Many people who constantly provoke others are fighting battles within themselves. Insecurity, frustration, resentment, a need for attention, a need to feel significant. And for a moment, making you emotional gives them exactly that. Notice what happens when someone succeeds in provoking you. The conversation stops being about their behavior. It becomes about your reaction. The spotlight shifts, and suddenly they are controlling the direction of the interaction. The trap is not the insult. The trap is your response. Imagine this. Someone insults you in front of 10 people. You immediately fire back. Your voice gets louder. Your emotions take over. Now ask yourself, what does everyone remember afterward? The insult or your reaction? This is the hidden cost of emotional impulsiveness. Even when your position is completely justified, losing control often weakens your message. People rarely separate the argument from the emotional display surrounding it. And the more emotionally invested you become, the less clearly you think. Your heart rate rises, your attention narrows, your judgment becomes clouded. For a few moments, your emotions take the driver's seat, and that is exactly when mistakes happen. The strongest person in the room is not always the loudest. Often, it is the one who remains composed while everyone else loses control. So how do you stop this from happening? You learn to use something I call the gap. Between what happens and how you respond, there is a small space. Most people never notice it. The insult arrives and they react automatically, but the people who master themselves notice the gap. At first, it may only be 1 second, then 2, then 3, and those 3 seconds can change everything. The next time someone provokes you, pay attention to your body. Your chest tightens, your jaw hardens, your mind starts preparing a counterattack. That is your signal. Do nothing. Take 1 slow breath. Count silently. 1, 2, 3. You are not suppressing emotion. You are creating space between emotion and action. And inside that space, logic has a chance to return. For the first time, the reaction becomes a choice. Most people think silence is weakness. In reality, silence can be one of the strongest responses available, not because it intimidates others, but because it demonstrates control over yourself. The next time someone tries to pull you into unnecessary drama, try this. Pause. Look at them calmly. Observe instead of reacting. Ask yourself a simple question. Does this situation deserve my energy? Most conflicts immediately lose their power when viewed through that lens. And if the conversation offers no value, you do not need the perfect comeback. You do not need the final word. You do not need to win. You can simply leave. Many people spend years learning how to argue. Very few learn when an argument is no longer worth having. That wisdom is far more powerful. Human behavior follows patterns. Most people spend their lives reacting to those patterns. A smaller group learns to observe them, and the rarest people of all learn to rise above them. The goal is not to become emotionless. The goal is to stop being controlled by emotions, to choose your responses consciously, to keep ownership of your own mind. I am the Stickman from Nowhere. I don't judge people by what they say. I watch what they do when emotions enter the room. If you want to understand human nature and master yourself before you try to master the world, subscribe. Until next time, stay calm, stay sharp.